£15 million on the table for Igamane, and Rangers could replace him for pocket change. A proven striker begging for a return to Scotland while we cash in on a forward who's barely warmed up. Plus, Robin Proper finally booted out of Ibrox, medical booked, bags packed, and not a tear shed. You don't want to miss this. Subscribe now, because here you get the truth, the fire, and the fury they're too scared to print. No spin, no filters, just Rangers, raw and real. Is this a transfer or a hostage situation? Robin Proper, finally on his way out of Ibrox, a medical lined up, a 4-year deal at Twente, and a so-called £15 million on the table. And yet somehow it still felt like we had to drag him to the airport kicking and screaming. The guy's been lingering like a bad smell, not playing, not leaving, just floating around like someone trying to haggle their way out of a gym membership. Let's talk stats. 43 games, 2 goals, over 3,000 minutes on the pitch. And what did you get for it? A defender who moved like he was wading through porridge. Aye, he scored against Celtic in January. Fair play. But that was it. One flash in a sea of mediocrity. And let's not pretend this was some unlucky spell. He wasn't up for it. No fight, no grit, no Ranger spirit. Just excuses, groans, and a cue for compensation. Back to Twente he goes. Back to comfy old shoes, and they're giving him a 4-year deal. Good luck to them. Hope they like watching center backs admire strikers as they go past. Meanwhile, Russell Martin's not mucking about. Djiga comes in, monster of a debut against Panathinaikos. Emmanuel Fernandez joins the ranks. Actual defenders, ones that tackle, ones that shout, ones that bleed Rangers. And still, Connor Cody sits waiting in the wings. Leadership experience and a voice louder than the clowns at the SPFL meetings. But what does the media focus on? Not the rebuild, not the ambition. Nah, they're too busy polishing Celtic's latest propaganda. If this was Celtic shipping out a flop, we'd be knee-deep in tributes. Great servant. Emotional farewell. But with Rangers? You'd think we'd pushed him out the door without a word. So answer me this. How many more players have to leave? How many rebuilds have to start before Rangers get treated like a giant instead of a guest in its own league? £15 million. That's what Lille are sniffing around with for Hamza Igamane. And you know what? If they pay it, Rangers better spend every single penny like it's holy water. Because letting him go without a ruthless replacement lined up, that would be a disaster. A car crash in slow motion. Now, let's not pretend Igamane's been the second coming of Super Ally. He's had flashes, moments, but consistency? Nay, quite. And if Lille want to throw silly money at a striker who's still finding his feet, take it. Pack his bags, wave him off, but don't sit on that cash like it's for display. And here's the kicker. You don't even need to spend $15 million to fix the front line. 2 words, Bojan Miovski. Yes, that one. The same Miovski that terrorized SPFL defenses in an Aberdeen shirt while the rest of the league pretended he was invisible. He scored goals for fun. 18 one season, 26 the next. A constant threat, lurking, finishing, poaching. The lad's a striker, not a wannabe winger, not a hold-up artist, a proper old-fashioned number 9. Now he's rotting on a bench in Spain, going cold in La Liga, and worth a laughable £2.1 million. That's what? 1/7 of the Igamane fee? 1/7. It's like selling your telly for a fortune, then buying the same telly back from the guy next door at a car boot sale. And don't talk to me about Dezers. Aye, 29 goals. But how many sitters did he miss? How many times did you scream at the telly when he fluffed another one-on-one? He scores 3, misses 5. It's a circus act, not a number 9. Miovski, on the other hand, doesn't mess about. Cold-blooded, sharp, knows where the goal is, knows when to shoot. No nonsense, no drama, just goals. Rangers have been digging in Brazil, Portugal, bloody Kazakhstan looking for a striker. Maybe the answer was up the road the whole time. Maybe it's time to stop chasing mystery men and bring in someone who's already made a mockery of defenses in this league. So tell me, if Miovski's available, affordable, and proven, what possible excuse is there not to go get him? If you haven't seen yesterday's video yet, you're missing out. Explosive news about Rangers that'll leave every fan stunned. Go check it out now.